Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole. In today's video, we are going to be talking all about Black-owned skincare brands. Oh my goodness, you guys, get excited because we have some incredible brands in today's video. If you guys saw my last video, that was kind of, I guess, the negative counterpart to today's video, because again, we've got such good brands in today's video. I'm going to start off by saying every single brand in today's video is cruelty-free. We're going to be talking about vegan brands, we're going to be talking about fragrance-free brands, we're going to be talking about luxury brands. Before I get into today's video, I want to talk a little bit about why this topic is important. I've seen a few people say it isn't, and I just could not disagree more. This is a very important topic, and it is very important for Ulta and Sephora, as well as any other beauty retailers, to start carrying more Black-owned skincare brands. Here's why. When it comes to general skincare products targeting dry skin, targeting oily skin, combination skin, the ingredients that you need are consistent no matter your skin color. You know, you need humectants. If you have dry skin, you might want maybe a mattifying primer if you have oily skin. However, if you do have more melanin, there are ways that can impact your skincare needs. So for example, I feel that most people can recognize, oh hey, sunscreen needs might differ, and that's very true. However, another one that seems to often be neglected is what happens in the process of scarring, and in particular, what you need to do to treat that. If you have less melanin in your skin, the scarring process leads to kind of a red bump in the end. We often refer to that as PIE, and if you have more melanin, the skin produces more melanin in the scarring process, and thus you end up with PIH. Now, you've got two different looking scars, and they do need two different treatments. For PIH, you're going to need to inhibit that enzyme that produces melanin, and for PIE, you're going to need to target inflammation. They're very different, and this was definitely something I saw in the About Us description for a lot of these brands. They were saying nobody is really taking this into consideration. What I'm ultimately trying to say here is that for general needs, any of you can purchase from these brands. The products will work for you. However, if you have PIH, you may really want to look into these brands because a lot of them are making products that target that issue much more effectively than a brand that focuses on skin that has less melanin. And one more thing, I do not own any of the products that I'm going to be talking about in this video anymore. Oh my goodness, anymore. I actually used to, until a brand left Ulta. I gotta get past being such an Ulta fan, I'm telling you. But I did already place 2 orders from the first 2 brands that we're going to be talking about, and we're going to be doing some trials of these brands. I am so incredibly excited. Once you see the ingredients and the mentalities behind these brands, you'll be too. Let's start with the brand that, oh my gosh, you guys, so many of you sent me this brand well after I'd already placed my order. We are very much on the same page here. This brand is so exciting, so exciting. This brand is Nola Skin Essentials. Let me just read to you my list of everything I love about this brand. So first off, cruelty-free. Second of all, fragrance-free. Now, there are some potential irritants. I'm going to point these out throughout the video, not to say don't order from this brand, but rather to help narrow down allergy. So, recycling program. Oh my gosh, the recycling program with this brand is incredible. So what they do is, if you send in 2 full-size bottles, they'll give you a 20% coupon off your next order. If you send in 5 empty bottles, they will send you a free product. Is this not win-win? So you're doing better for the planet while you get more products. They also have a point system, and the point system is incredible. If you guys know me, you know that has my attention on its own. In addition to that, there is a lot of transparency with this brand. When I was looking at these products, for example, their vitamin C, I noticed that they say very clearly 10% vitamin C means so much to me and a lot of other people in the skincare community as well. The science with this brand adds up. We've got L-ascorbic in the vitamin C serum, which is of course the gold standard, so you don't have to keep paying for SkinCeuticals. No, you certainly don't. And last on my list, but not least, they have a Try Me system. So you can buy smaller sizes of these products. Should I be putting my orders up on the screen? Are you guys interested in seeing what I bought? Let's go ahead and do that. I'll show you guys what I bought. I bought all travel sizes, Try Me sizes of these products so I can give them a try and see which ones I love enough to buy the full size. This is something that, years ago I didn't really understand how important this was, but now I really, really do. It is so important to try something and see if it works out for your skin before you invest more money. But even in saying that, all of these products are incredibly affordable. The next brand I want to share with you guys is one that specifically targets acne. And this brand is Rosen Skincare. This brand had my heart the second I went on their About Us page and I saw written in giant words across the screen, acne is normal. Do you have any idea how much that means to me as somebody who has dealt with acne for years, as somebody who has had people give me dirty looks, who's received some really nasty comments about how can you be a skincare person on YouTube when you have acne? Acne really is normal. It really is true that 85% of the population deals with acne, and even then it's important to break that down into mild, moderate, and severe, but all of it really is normal. And the founder of this brand, Jamaica Martin, actually started this brand when she was only 21 years old. Absolutely incredible. What she has here is a website where you can just kind of find the routine that works for you. She has 4 different options. One is the fade skincare routine and one is the clear skincare routine. So the fade is going to target old acne, as in scars, whereas the clear is going to target active acne. And then even from those two, you have the min or the max level that you can choose, how severe is your acne. So for my order from this site, I went ahead and bought the max clear routine, and then I also added in her vitamin C because her vitamin C too looks absolutely incredible. Hers is actually even stronger than Nola Skin Essentials. This one is 20% and again based in L-ascorbic. Its name is the Bright Citrus Serum if you want to check it out. $18 for an ounce. $18 for an ounce. This brand also doesn't have any added fragrance, but you may want to make sure you check the ingredients as some of these products do contain essential oils, whether we're talking about tea tree or citrus oils. Just make sure you give them a check if you do have a much more sensitive skin type. Overall, I'm really excited about trying her brand. Her ingredients are very easy to find as well, very clear, very transparent. And just so you guys know, when you do order from smaller indie brands, it may take a while for you to get your order, but my order already shipped. That's amazing. With this brand, anybody can sign up for an affiliate code, so I went ahead and made a coupon. It is Alice if you are interested in getting 20% off your order. The next brand on my list is the only one that I have owned products from. This is the brand that was formerly at Ulta, but is now at Target. I gotta say, Target's doing a little better in this aspect. They do carry quite a nice list of Black-owned brands. By the way, I'm going to say it one more time. If you guys have not tried Lip Bar, you simply must. You simply must. They are carried at Target, and their lip products are so good. They're so incredibly hydrating, it feels like you're just wearing a lip balm, but instead you have a ton of pigment. Incredibly underrated brand. Check them out. But also, this is a skincare video, so let's talk about Nikeo. So the founder of this brand, Nikeo, is a first-generation American from Kenya. And what she wanted to do with this brand was to bring some of the African beauty rituals and routines of skincare to her brand. This brand is cruelty-free, made in the USA, of ingredients that are imported from Africa, and they are fair trade. And now this is really important, and I don't think we talk about fair trade anywhere near enough. But basically what fair trade means is that the people who actually gather these oils or extracts, the ingredients in our skincare, are paid fair wages instead of paid pennies. The problem that comes up a lot when we are discussing fair wages is that it does mean the end product is more expensive because the workers are paid fairly. It's an amazing thing that's happened in America that, we buy these incredibly cheap products like Forever 21 t-shirts, and the people that actually made them are not paid a livable wage. Arguably, the reason this gets so difficult is because some Americans are not as well, and I don't ever want to say, hey, you have to be buying fair trade. What are you doing with your life? However, if you do have extra money, I highly encourage you to buy fair trade products. Send a message with your wallet. Say we want people to be paid fairly. And again, this is the brand that I used to buy this green oil from. I believe it is now called the Restore Oil. It's a very, very nice oil. It does have some amount of fragrance in it. It certainly feels more like a mid-range to high-end brand. It comes in cardboard packaging, fully recyclable, tells you all about the story of that particular product, what influenced it. Really, really great brand to purchase from, a little more expensive than the first two brands that I talked about, and a little bit less options. This is basically an oils brand, but definitely worth checking out. Let's talk about a couple of brands that are more in the luxury realm of things. The first brand I want to talk about is Lovina. So this is a brand that has some absolutely gorgeous packaging. If packaging really draws you in, I think you'll like this brand. And their products are unscented. This is a clean skincare brand that you can really tell focuses on the experience, focuses on the textures, the smells, the packaging. I'm going to read to you how Lovina describes their products. Each product is rich in beautiful history and slow crafted in micro batches with potent botanicals infused with clinically proven bioactive ingredients to help awaken, nourish, moisturize, soothe, energize, and flood the skin with high supernatural radiance. You really get that feeling when you read the ingredients list from this brand. They've got royal jelly, propolis, probiotic ingredients, really, really intense formulas on these products. These products are also all fragrance-free, although again, check for any potential allergens. But basically what I'm saying here is if clean luxury is your jam, check this brand out. If you like clean and luxury, but you do like to have some amount of essential oils in your products, as some people do, I don't think you will be disappointed by the brand Beneath Your Mask. Even if you're not interested in this brand, I highly encourage you, if you like powerful stories, go and read the story of the founder of this brand. Her name is Dana, and she basically, to give you a little bit of a spoiler, she came very close to losing her life and really found a new purpose after all of these experiences happened to her. So basically what was very important for her in creating this brand was to create a non-toxic brand. She says of the products, we've sourced the world's most potent, organic, and wild-crafted botanicals from 25 countries, each chosen for its restorative benefits. It can take months to create the right combination of ingredients to ensure that each one works. Very true. Together optimally for your skin, body, or hair. We pack 11 to 18 active ingredients into every product so that you don't have to combine 5 products to get the desired benefits. So again, that's something that I talked about in my What's New in Skincare video. You know, this is certainly a brand where you don't have to use as many products because each product is packed full of these actives. And while we're here, let's go ahead and talk about Gold. I did mention this brand in my last video. This brand is carried at Sephora, but I'll give you a spoiler alert. If you're new to the website, you can sign up for 15% off their products, which is better than Sephora since you don't have to spend $75 first. Isn't that right, Sephora? So this brand is really more of a wellness slash skincare brand, but I do really like their wellness options. You know, as somebody who did study nutrition, I'm just going to tell you right now, the problem that I see with a lot of supplements on the market is that there could certainly be some interactions if you're on any kind of medication. What's really nice about Gold's products is I don't really worry about that. So as opposed to just kind of pulling out the vitamins and the minerals and hoping that you're not, oops, accidentally taking the wrong ones or taking them in excess, you're getting the whole foods with these products. So they are certainly something that I'm interested in. I could see myself making an order from this brand in the near future. And all of their smoothie enhancers are based around turmeric, which that can be a difficult ingredient to work with. It can certainly overpower a smoothie, but I read through a lot of reviews and it seems like these do actually taste good, so that in itself appeals to me. If you made turmeric tasty in a smoothie, yeah, we'll go ahead and give that a try. The one I'm probably going to purchase is the matcha variation. That sounds quite delicious. I wanted to make sure that I also include some men's skincare in this video, and I found the brand Ceylon Skincare. This brand was formulated with Dr. Lynn McKinley Grant, top dermatologist in Skin of Color, to be a simplified brand. What they sell is this skincare set so that, you know, if you don't really know where to start with skincare, you just buy this 3-piece set, $35 and done. Everything is very clear and easy to understand. And if you are interested in just the individual products, we're talking incredible prices. Yet again, $14 for a moisturizer from this brand. And even if you still feel a bit overwhelmed, on their website they have a tutorial showing you exactly how to use these products. Just very, very simple, very straightforward. The ingredients lists are quite good overall, no added fragrance. However, there are some essential oils and extracts, so again, something to be aware of if you do have allergy-prone skin. But overall, such a great and very simplistic and straightforward brand developed with a dermatologist. It is so important that we talk about SPF, and I've got two options for you. I've got a chemical option and a mineral option. So let's talk about these side by side. First up, we have Black Girl's Sunscreen. So this one is a completely clear SPF. It is chemical based, however, it is reef safe. I kind of feel that in some circles there's a little bit of a no, all chemical anything is bad, therefore chemical filters have to be bad as well. And I really think we need to not have this mentality at all when it comes to SPF, because it is very true that some people need chemical filters. And I'm telling you, if I didn't have this allergy, y'all, I would be using chemical filters. Not have to keep rubbing titanium dioxide into my skin and hope that it buffs out, I would go for it. But you know, again, this is the importance of really understanding what it is that we're talking about rather than just saying chemical bad. That brand just looks incredible, assuming you do not have a chemical filter allergy. However, if you do, I found Unsun Cosmetics, and what this brand does is they take mineral filters and they blend them into pigments, so that if you have a lighter skin tone, they have a lighter option. If you have a deeper skin tone, they have a deeper option. And again, this is another aspect within the skincare world that I've heard people say, oh, you can't do that. You can't mix pigments into SPF. It destroys it. False. If a company does it and they blend it well enough, you absolutely can. And then, because I'm sure this video is already very long, because trust me, I know that I can talk. I know that I can. I still do want to end this video with a couple more kind of particular products from even more brands. So if you want to keep exploring what else is out there, we're going to focus on these specific products. So first up, the brand Aielli & Co. And I hope I'm saying that right. I watched a couple videos on these brands to make sure I say them right, but I heard different pronunciations. This is another incredible cruelty-free brand that also discloses the percentages of their ingredients as well as the pH. That's quite important as well. I'm planning to just test the pH of these products when I get them in the mail. But yeah, I appreciate that in advance. However, there are some essential oils with this brand, but the one product that I just have to share with you guys is their toner. The TLC Toning Solution, this is $22. 4% mandelic, 7% lactic. Do you know what this sounds like to me? A dupe for that Youth to the People toner that I just fell in love with, but is admittedly still very pricey. pH of 3.4 to 4.3, that is perfect. Oh, this looks so nice. This looks like an amazing toner. Next up, we have the brand Hyperskin. Now, this is a very small brand that only carries one product, but it's a very targeted product. Again, targeted for what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. This one is a vitamin C serum like the others that I have described, but different because it is 3-O-ethyl ascorbic, which means that it can be at a higher pH, which means that even if you have a more sensitive skin type that can't handle ascorbic, you probably will be able to handle this ingredient. And this too has an incredible ingredients list. We've got, of course, the vitamin C, we've got aloe, we've got probiotics, we've got licorice, we've got turmeric. Beautiful product. It is on pre-order, but again, I think that this would really fit that niche for people who are not able to use L-ascorbic. Price is a little higher on this one, but I will tell you, as somebody who gets too curious about these things and looks up the pricing of these, this is a more expensive form of vitamin C. Next up, I want to talk about Beauty Strike, because what I love about this brand is that they actually have fragrance-free sheet masks. I do not know why this has become so difficult to find. I used to have an absolute favorite fragrance-free sheet mask that I used, and now it's off the market. What are we doing? We need fragrance-free options in sheet masks. So thankfully, this brand has you covered. This brand is completely vegan, cruelty-free. They disclose the pH of their products. And they too have a dark spot corrector to target that PIH. So definitely a brand I'm going to explore more in the future. you have my attention. And the very last brand and product that I want to talk about in today's video is by Papa Rosier Farms. Again, hope I'm saying this correctly. I couldn't find pronunciation on this one. What really attracted me to this brand is that they carry lotion bars. We did not make this entire video to talk so much about sustainability, to talk about fair trade, to talk about real cruelty-free, to ignore the plastic problem, and that's what I'm really interested in with this particular product. You know, the thing about body lotions that makes me feel guilty every time I buy them is that they come in these gigantic plastic bottles, and whenever I'm done with them and I go through them quickly because I use them on my whole body, I got a huge plastic bottle to throw away. So I'm really curious about this. This is something that I haven't tried, but apparently these are just bars of lotion that work as effectively as regular lotion. These look absolutely incredible. The ingredients lists on these are succinct, to the point, $12 for each of these. I'm very curious. Please let me know if any of you guys have tried this type of product, because again, you know, I feel so guilty with all the plastic I use. I'd love to move towards a less plastic world. So that is all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you are as excited as I am about finding these brands. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.